7 moment in which Grand Minister showed his great power. Hello friends, my name is Benny. And welcome to my channel. Dragon Ball Super has greatly developed the history about the angels of the gods of destruction, giving us a lot of interest and the desire to see them fight seriously. But there is one that stands out above all of them, the Grand Minister, the one in charge of protecting the all-powerful King Zeno. If you want to know more, join me and enjoy the video. One of the 5 most powerful gods.
Huh?
When the king of all Zeno invites Goku to his temple, he immediately goes with the Supreme Guide and Whis. It is here when we get to see the Grand Minister for the first time. He seems to be a very cordial person and invites them to enter the temple and serve as a guide until they reach Zeno. Having so much experience in battles, Goku realizes that the Grand Minister is really powerful by just observing the way he walks.
That guy may not look like much, but I get the feeling he'd be tough in the ring.
Most keenly recognized, Goku. Many would be deceived by his appearance, but when it comes to fighting prowess, the Grand Minister is considered to be in the top 5 among all the...
Goku tells this to Whis, who responds that the Grand Minister is one of the 5 most powerful gods in the multiverse. Whis also reveals something that surprised us. He admits that his strength is barely enough in front of this person. This gives us a hint of the immense power of this mysterious being.
Take my word for it, suffice it to say not even I can hold a candle to him.
Whoa, so he's that good, huh?
Grand Minister orders. Despite his appearance in Dragon Ball Super, Grand Minister is still shrouded in mystery, especially in his strict way of giving orders. As we all understood, all of the universes have a deep respect and fear towards the god Zeno, and it's obvious. But the moment the Grand Minister speaks, he makes a bigger impression than what the king of the whole causes, being the judge who sentences the universes that loses, so that then Zeno acts and erases everything. Not to mention that the Grand Minister has enough powers to change the rules at any time he pleases, even though he usually does it to please Zeno. The new master of Goku. Grand Minister's appearance in the Dragon Ball Heroes anime shows us a glimpse of what Goku could become if he were to train with him. But this is not the most impressive event that happens in this series. When the Grand Minister moves with Goku to the battlefield and evaluates the power level of the billions in the area, he then compares them with the level obtained by Goku and says that it's not necessary for him to stay. This only shows how incalculable his level is, because the villains in Dragon Ball Heroes have shown an outstanding level of skill and power. However, this does not generate even a slight bit of concern to the Grand Minister, who holds terrible power. Beerus' fears. Like all the god of destruction, Beerus has a particular fear of Grand Minister. We have seen Beerus several times at the precise moment that the Grand Minister makes an appearance. Beerus immediately kneels and changes his attitude, from the typical arrogant to a submissive kitten. Another important factor to highlight is how far Beerus is regarding power level compared to the main characters. For this and more, the Grand Minister is a character that will surely give us something to talk about in the future.
こっちはブーの能力だ。一緒にするのはやめろ。反則負けだ。
つまんない。
his strange abilities. We have had the privilege of witnessing one of Grand Minister's abilities, the ability to change the state of matter at will, displaying this power at several key moments in Dragon Ball. One of these instances was at the exhibition of the mock fight where Universes 7 and 9 were involved. The battles were so intense that it smashed the platform in pieces, but with just a movement of his hands everything returned to normal.
それでは力の大会部舞台の作成にかかります。出来上がりまで少々かかりますので、力の大会本戦までお時間をいただきたいと存じます。
This power is used again when, in the tournaments of power, several universes had been eliminated and the spectators were fewer. Using hand gestures, the Grand Minister was able to reduce the number of stands, and all the remaining spectators could only observe submissively in awe. Grand Minister stops Virus and Kitela.
Hey, that's no fair!
Just what is your deal?
They explicitly said no bringing outside equipment into the ring. If that gadget's allowed, then why not restoratives and poison needles too?
It's time to talk about the manga and its differences with the anime, which by the way, complement each other really well. This time I will tell you about the mock battles shown in the manga, in which Goku does not participate as shown in the anime. Rather, they offer us a pitched battle between the gods of destruction, something that was great to see fully animated. The important thing about this fight was when the Grand Minister shows up in the middle of the fight, when the last two gods were about to exchange their final blow. I'm talking about Virus and Kitela, who, with their Lachifor, launched a powerful blow at each other. Just before the blows connected, the Grand Minister decided to end the exhibition and stop them with just his fingers. If you haven't seen the manga yet, I invite you to take a look at this scene and then tell me in the comments what do you think of that brutal demonstration of power. The true father of the angels.
ルイスさん、あなたの考えですか？いいえ、孫悟空さんです。第七宇宙が羨ましいですね。
We'll finish this talk with this position, which I have decided to leave last because only then we will be able to clearly compare the limits of Grand Minister. But in the anime and manga, there is a famous scene where Whis addresses the Grand Minister as a father, and we also know that all the angels are brothers. Now, knowing this, we skip to the moment in which Supreme Kai asks the Grand Minister if they, as divine beings, would also disappear if they lost their universe. The answer was a yes, with the only exception of the angels who hold another level, both in hierarchy and strength.
If that's all, we should move on to the third match now.
Just a minute there, Grand Minister. In the event of a defeat for our universe in the tournament, what happens to us, dear?
This is totally impressive, especially when we consider that Goku is at his best and has not even reached the power of a god of destruction, even less that of Whis. This is why the power scale amazes me and overwhelms me when I think about how the angels cannot even maintain a proper fight with the Grand Minister, giving us a glimpse of the big gap in levels that being called the Grand Minister can reach. For now, the Grand Minister is the most outstanding authority and powerful figure in the Dragon Ball series. Do you think that Goku will ever reach the power of this divine entity? If you like Dragon Ball, join us to get and share the latest news of this awesome series. Farewell! With this, we have reached the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, leave me a like with a level that equals the Grand Minister. Do not forget to subscribe, and thanks in advance. See you soon! Thanks for watching this video. Remember to subscribe and watch these new videos. Until next time.